Are you ready to introduce your coaching business on social media, but don't know the best approach to take? In today's video, you'll discover the most effective way to introduce your business online so that you get coaching clients as fast as possible. And if you stay until the end of the video, I'm gonna share with you my social media post playbook, which gives you the exact copy and paste social media posts that you can use to generate leads every single day and get clients every single week. So let's dive right in. What's the first key to introducing your coaching business online? The first key is to document before you declare. Many coaches believe that all they need to do is make one post and declare they're a coach, and now a flood of leads and clients are going to come in. And in reality, that's not the case. It is a series of content that's going to bring people to you, grow your audience, and get you clients. But the secret to doing this effectively is not to feel like you're selling every single day or showing up online needy, like saying, oh my gosh, I need clients, help me, help me, help me. Instead, you want to document the process of launching your business. And what I mean by that is as you go through your journey, when you come up with the name for your coaching business, or you're entertaining a couple different brands that you want to lead with, maybe you're working on the logos or you're structuring the process, your signature coaching program. When you're doing all of these behind the scenes steps, make sure to promote them. Make sure to document on social that you're doing these things. Why? Because it invites your audience to participate in the co-creation of your business. It lets them know that you're a coach. It talks about who you're helping and the excitement that you have so that you're top of mind for them. Maybe they have the problem you can solve and they'll reach out to you to become a client, or maybe they know somebody in their life who could benefit from their coaching. But if you didn't document your process, how would they know? You see, years ago, I wrote a best-selling book behind me over here. There we go, The Fearless Mindset. And it became a #1 Amazon bestseller. One of the things that led to that book becoming a bestseller is because I documented every step of my journey. I didn't just say, hey, the book's ready, I just published it, go buy now. For 12 months leading up to it, I documented every step of the way. When I had a couple different potential titles to use, I posted it on social and I asked for people's feedback. When I hired a graphic designer and they submitted a bunch of different covers that could be the cover of my photo, I shared it with my audience. I emailed it to my list. I posted it on social. When I got the first draft, I put together a whole funnel that offered an early bird book bonus list. So if people wanted sample chapters before the book was even released, they could opt into my list. And I turned around 12 months later and I had a bunch of pre-copies sold. People already bought my book before I even published it. Why? Not because I declared I was an author or I declared that I was publishing a book. It's because I documented the process. And that's what I challenge you to do in your coaching business. So document before you declare. The second key to introducing your coaching business on social media is to remember that your introduction is a process. It's not an event. So if you think one single post is gonna make or break your coaching business, it's not going to have much of an impact at all. And it may be, discouraging to hear that, but the truth is just making one announcement is not enough. And what I don't want you to do is become overly attached to that one announcement, that one event. And then when you realize that you don't get the engagement or the leads or the clients that you want from that one post, you give up. That's what I don't want to do. So instead, know that this is a process. This is a journey. Many coaches that you perceive became an overnight success were hustling and grinding and working in their business for years behind the scenes before you ever heard of them. And I'm not saying that it has to take 10 or 15 or 20 years. You can accelerate your results with action. You can accelerate your results with courage, with mentorship. All those things are true, and it's still a process. So remember that this is not an event, this is a process. If you view this as an event, then you're gonna become overly attached to making sure that you have the perfect image or the perfect headline or the perfect copy. But because that event is not as significant as you think it is, it doesn't really matter. Yes, you wanna put your intention into it. Yes, you wanna be a master of your craft and commit to doing the work every single day, and you will be far more successful. This relates to my third key here. And the third key is a commit to consistent content. Now, I talked in the previous key that consistency is important. This is a process, not an event. But what I'm talking about when it comes to consistency is not consistently announcing that you're a coach. It's consistently producing content that shows your expertise as a coach and is relevant to your audience. Remember, your audience didn't come to social media to look at your profile. They don't care about your profile right now. They don't care about mine either. What they came to social media for is to be educated or to be entertained on topics that they're interested in. So when you are crystal clear on your niche, the problem that you solve, and the promise that you make, you want to start consistently producing and promoting content on those topics. Why? Because if you can articulate somebody's problem in your content better than they can, they will automatically credit you with having the solution. So make sure to show up consistently. Now, it doesn't mean you need to be omnipresent like Gary Vee or Tony Robbins or Grant Cardone. Pick one platform and build that out. If you model me, you'll see that I'm on multiple platforms, but I'm in my 10th year of building this business. You want to choose one to start. So for me right now, we've got Facebook, we've got Instagram, we've got YouTube. I don't recommend, and we've got LinkedIn. We use every platform. But for you, if you're just starting out, choose one and dig your well there. Then you can clone all of your systems and funnels and marketing plans on the other social media platforms. But the key here is to be consistent in producing content. Which reminds me, if you love my content, if you've enjoyed this video or others, make sure to smash the subscribe button right now so that you never miss a future video. So go ahead and click subscribe and we'll continue through this. And there's 6 total keys here to introducing your coaching business online. The 4th one is to lead with your personal brand. Yes, having a business brand is important, but people don't buy business brands, they buy personal brands. What I mean by that is we're not looking for coaching online, we're looking for a coach that we feel connected to. So if you're hiding behind, if you're not the face of your coaching business, the first 6 months, 12 months, 2 years could be a really hard path for you. You will get leads and get clients much faster by leading with your personal brand. So that means becoming the face, you producing your own content, written, audio, or video. It also means you documenting your own journey, your own growth, and being open and transparent and vulnerable in your life. When I started coaching, I wasn't a business coach. I wasn't helping coaches launch and scale their businesses because I hadn't had results in that area of my life. Where I had results was my health and fitness. So I was a health coach. I was a peak performance coach when I first started out. Now, what I did was I actually documented my own transformation, my own exercise, nutrition, and mental transformation that completely transformed my body. That's what people started to become interested in because they followed my journey, and it gave me credibility to being a powerful coach. So if you are helping people in a certain area, whether it's relationships, life coaching, health coaching, or business coaching, talk about your own growth in those areas. Dedicate yourself to mastering those areas and documenting that, because that's you leading with your personal brand. Really, really important technique that I see very few coaches do effectively. Now, the 5th key is to leverage your strengths. I obviously do a lot of video. You probably have watched multiple videos of mine. If you haven't, welcome. And again, subscribe to my channel. But video was not a strength of mine a few years ago. When I first started, hey guys, this is Peter Scott. I was horrible on video. I wasn't clear in my messaging. I was nervous. I was anxious. I was fumbling over my words. It took time to develop that skill, but I knew that I was going to be great at it, and I wanted to be great at it. If you tell me watching this video, no matter what, you just don't want to do video, it's not part of your personality and you're not willing to grow in that area, then don't try to develop your skill there and model me. Instead, you want to leverage your strength. So if you're someone who loves writing, then use writing as your form of content. If instead of video you love audio, then use audio as your form of content. Yes, you want to develop your weaknesses over time, but these first 6 to 12 months, it takes time to develop a weakness. Instead of focusing on building your whole content creation plan off of weaknesses, leverage your strengths and you will be far more effective. And over time, you will turn around and you'll have very few weaknesses left because you've dedicated yourself to mastering those skills. The 6th and final key to introducing your coaching business on social media is to begin with the end in mind. What I mean by that is make sure to have a clear vision of your offer, your sales process, your back-end process, your lead gen process, because if you don't have those things built out, then you can produce content all day long and it's not gonna bring people to you. Yes, you could ask people to direct message you. Yes, you could DM people yourself. But when you have a system behind you, when you're clear on what your offer is, when you know and you have a structured sales process, you're actually gonna be a lot more successful when introducing and announcing your coaching business online. So So begin with the end in mind. Think about, okay, what's the last step that I need to know how to do before I sign a client? Well, I need to know what my offer is, and I need to know what to say and what questions to ask on that sales call. Well, develop those skills as well while you're building your coaching business online. I don't want you to neglect the sales, the marketing, and then just produce content all day, because then you're one of those social media influencers that just they're on the hamster wheel. They have to show up every single day and make a post, and if they don't, their business shuts down. So that's the sixth and final key to introducing your coaching business online and specifically on social media. Now, as promised earlier, if you want my social media post playbook, this gives you the exact copy and paste social media post that you can use on your social media to generate leads every single day and get clients every single week. Just click the link in the video description or comment playbook below, and I or my team will drop in the link so that you can download it for free. Before I wrap up this video, I recently discovered that only 29% of my viewers are subscribed to my channel. So if you've gotten value from this video, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel right now so that you never miss a future video. And make sure to check out my next video up here once you've subscribed, which is going to reveal how to introduce yourself as a coach. My name is Peter Scott, reminding you to be here, act now, and fear less.